Hello everybody, I'm camping in the North Carolina mountains. I've driven down this forest road in the Pisgah National Forest, pulled off the side of the road, and set up camp. I've got a couple videos posted of my truck shell camper setup with an AC unit, and another video on the actual AC build, but I have not posted a video on the AC unit in actual use at a campsite, until now. We are in the middle of summer and it has been really hot here lately and really high humidity, which can make for a very uncomfortable camping situation unless you have some kind of an AC setup. I'm camped out here in the middle of nowhere, dispersed, primitive type camping in the middle of the forest, yet with this air conditioner set up, I can run this thing all night long, sleep nice and cool and comfortable with no humidity, and also I can run it during the heat of the day and cool things down during the day. The first thing I do when I'm looking for a campsite is try to find a place that has a little bit of cover to it, that offers some shade. That direct sunlight on that camper shell is almost a losing battle. One thing I have helping me is this lean-to shelter that I built. That shelter offers some shade on the back half of that camper shell, so that's a good way to keep the sun off the back half. The front half of this shell, I've got this 3-layer reflective material. I got this at work. It was headed for the dumpster, and I grabbed it and made a couple tarps out of it. It's really thick. It's called Tri-Wall. It's got a reflective layer that helps tremendously reflect that heat away from the shell. I just strap it on there using these clamps from Harbor Freight, some bungee cord. That's a magnetic hook. On the other side I've got the clamp, and I just strap that bungee cord around the fender well. So there's the AC unit in that panel that I made that takes the place of where the tailgate would be. I've got an AC strip inside the camper shell, power cord running out here, and there is the Honda generator. I have 3 different extension cords. I bet I have 100 feet of extension cord. If I wanted to put that Honda generator further out in the woods, I could, but the thing is really quiet, and running that air conditioner, it runs at idle speed. If you're familiar with a Honda generator, if you leave it in eco mode, it just runs at idle speed unless the demand goes up. So that air conditioner pulls such low amperage that the generator never goes above idle, which means it runs about 8 hours on a tank of gas. It wouldn't matter if the air conditioner is turned on or off, it would still run 8 hours. Now if I turn the coffee pot on or the microwave, the generator speeds up quite a bit. It's probably 3 times as many amps. It runs faster, gets a little louder, but the good thing is if I'm running that microwave, it's just for a minute or so, and if I'm making a cup of coffee in that little coffee maker, it takes about maybe 2 or 3 minutes, so it doesn't run fast and loud for very long. I'll go ahead and start this generator, and then I'll go inside the truck shell and turn the AC unit on. You can hear it run at idle speed. I don't know how loud it sounds on this microphone, but it's really not loud at all. So let's go turn the air conditioner on. I'm going to crank up the thermostat so that I know the compressor's kicked on. Thermostat's all the way up. Let's turn it on. That's high fan. Let's turn it on low cool. Here it is, low cool, thermostat all the way up. And the generator is still running the same speed, which is awesome. That thing will run all night like that. Another cool thing about this air conditioner is it doesn't drip water everywhere. there's a slinger fan inside of it, and the condensation builds up in a little pool inside of the case, and that fan picks up the condensation, throws it on the components inside the air conditioner, and it just evaporates. So I don't have a big mess, you know, water or anything running out of the air conditioner puddling up. So it doesn't take long at all to cool things down in here. I mean, it's kind of cloudy right now. It just rained a little while ago, and it cooled things down, but it's still humid outside. This thing will take all of the humidity out of the air in here and just keep things nice and cool all night long. How about some leftover barbecue? That's a quick look at the AC setup actually being used at the campsite. I'm going to shut this thing down for a little while and go on a hike down to the river. I'll add some video footage of the hike. It's going to be really beautiful down there. It's a strenuous hike, and I know I'm going to appreciate this air conditioner once I get back up here. So the temperatures aren't that bad, but it's the humidity factored in with it that makes it a little uncomfortable. Pretty much straight down so far. It's going to be fun coming back up. There have been no switchbacks on this trail. This would be really tough with a full backpack full of gear. I can hear the water, but I still have a ways to go. Destination, Linville River. I just missed these kids. They were climbing up on that rock cliff and jumping into the water. Oh man. I'm headed back up this mountainside. I tell you what, that truck shell camper air conditioner setup is going to feel so nice. I may have to take an afternoon nap. I made it back to camp. I'm going to crank up that AC unit and get things cooled down and comfortable. If you like the video, hit the thumbs up button and consider subscribing. Thanks for watching.